Hi, this is Joe. I had a question someone asked about what I thought about the Federation of Light, Volume 2, Love is Everything. You see, they wanted to know what my thoughts were about the material. And I know that I had a broad perspective of it. Generally speaking, I really like it because it's so uplifting. And aside from that, I thought, well, why don't I go take a look at it from the beginning and just read through and see if anything comes up. And almost at the very beginning, I read a particular passage, and I had a thought about that. So I'm going to go ahead and play that clip, and then I'll come back and comment on it. It is the feeling inside you when your thoughts are of love and only love. If your thoughts are of love and only love, then it is your knowing that God is inside you, that God is you. Yet so many are unable to grasp this concept. It is imperative that you do. It is not egotistical. It is not vain. It is wisdom. It is knowledge. Unleash the chains of your restrictions. Okay, so at first I thought to myself, it's likely that when you are in that state, you're not thinking in terms of, I'm God, or I have a knowing that you are God. It just feels like it would be very unlikely. My experience has been where there's been immense amount of gratitude, a joyfulness, a wonder. There was a scene in the movie Bird on a Wire where, I forgot the character's name, she's a well-known actress, and she was speaking with a guy, and they were sitting down on the beach, basically just playing with the sand, moving it around as they were having a conversation. Ultimately, his message to her was to embrace the God within her and to proclaim that she is God. He had her stand up, and she stood up and spread her arms out and started proclaiming, I am God. And she did it a few times, and it felt to her to be really awkward, and she knew that it was something that for her to continue until she got to a point in order to truly embrace that practice. And for my purposes, I'm happy to embrace the concept, just like the FOL said. I don't feel a need to make a proclamation about it. There is a proclamation that I did, and it relates to a Barbara Marciniak work from her book, The Path of Empowerment. But that proclamation that I narrated from her material, and it was a true proclamation. Anyway, that's what came up. I didn't even give it a second thought when I read it the first time. I was reading the material or narrating it for the purpose of compiling it into this piece that we did for the Federation of Light. And now that that question was posed to me, I may be stepping through and reading a little bit more and maybe commenting a bit more. I don't know. What do you think? Worthwhile? Let me know. Also, I'm curious to know what your thoughts are about in terms of embracing that concept that you're God, and whether or not you feel perfectly comfortable making the proclamation that you are for yourself. Let me know in the comments. One last thing. We also have a new design I want to show you here. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.